My name is Walufu, Reuben. I'm here on behalf of KRA. I came with my colleagues who are subject matter experts in various fields. Received compliments from our CEO, Humphrey Watanga, and all our commissioners of different departments. Thank you, Alex, for allowing us to speak to our brothers and sisters who are here. And I would also like to mention that we have been having various engagements with diasporians through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We do on quarterly basis. I know we have done Australia, we have done USA, we have done Uganda. We also have done Ghana. And as we go forward, I'm sure there are quite a number of you who may have heard from us, but we have various engagements lined up. So for KRA, since Alex has given me very few minutes, I would like to say that we have two arms of taxation. One is customs, and we also have domestic tax. To start with, I am a customs expert, and I would like to tell you that customs, we play a very key role in this country, and at the same time, we value diasporians. Our role as customs, number one is to collect revenue for the government. Number two is to make sure that whatever that is coming in is safe to the society, so we protect the society. We partner with various different government arms, KEBS, Pharmacy and Poison Board, SEA, to make sure that whatever is coming into the country or leaving the country meets certain standards. And also, we collect statistics on behalf of the government. This is for policy making. That's why we always tell you, declare. If you're coming in, please declare what you have. It may be taxable, it may not be taxable, but it's important to declare for the purposes of statistics. We also facilitate trade. Customs is there to facilitate trade for the investors investing in our country and those who are also intending to invest outside the country. Just the previous slide, you will see where our processes start. Cargo clearance process, it starts when a clearing agent makes a declaration. Of course, you are expected to pay taxes where it's due and payable, and there are also other fees that you pay when you are paying taxes, especially if you have overstayed cargo. Of course, you have to pay demurrage. Clearing agent is that person licensed by the Commission of Customs to do the declaration on your behalf. We can't allow everyone to access our system to make declaration, so we have licensed clearing agents. Of course, we have port charges and many other. These are the privileges accorded to arriving passengers. There are quite a number. Of course, somebody who has stayed outside Kenya, whether he went for studies, employment, or any other reason and is coming back home, of course we expect them to bring home some items. These are personal belongings, and the law also allows you to bring certain items, but within some limits. Of course, when you go beyond certain limits, then you'll be treated as if you are a trader. But if you're just coming home, the privilege accorded to you is more or less to transfer that status you are enjoying. Maybe you had a car. So we don't want you to come home and start using a motorbike or a bicycle. So we want you to come back home with that car so that you continue enjoying that privilege as you settle back home. If you are coming home with US dollar 10,000 or equivalent, it's important. The law requires you to make a declaration. And many other items, which I will not go into, but a returning resident You may have purchased some items for yourself. The limit is US dollar 2,000. If you go above 2,000, then we will request you to pay some taxes. Now, who is a returning resident? This is very important for us to agree on, because you will ask, who is this returning resident? This is simply a person who is changing residence permanently. He is now relocating back home permanently. If you are just coming home to visit your family for a week and go back, you will not be in this category. But after you have worked, you've done your studies, now you want to come back home, then you are in that category of returning resident. So these returning residents are allowed to bring their wearing apparels. They are allowed to bring in a 1-unit motor vehicle. But this unit, please don't bring a bus, a 54-seater. No, it should be a saloon car that you have been using while going to a college, a saloon car you have been using to go to work as you do your business abroad. So we allow you to bring it home. But this car must also meet Kenya Bureau of Standard, their standard for a vehicle being brought into Kenya. So those standards must be met. One of the standards is that it should not be above 8 years. Secondly, you know, in Kenya, we do right-hand drive, but maybe you are coming from the US where they have been doing left-hand drive. The law allows you to switch, that you can purchase an LHD now when you are ready to come back home. And this car must be in your name as the consignee. That is you as the person coming to enjoy the privilege, because this privilege is for a returning resident. Now, it's important to mention that a returning resident, the law allows you 90 days to be able to clear your stuff. It could be your car, your personal effects, and many, many other things that you are bringing back home. However, due to one or two, something may happen and you are not able to do within 90 days, the law gives commissioner powers to extend it to 360 days. So you have the 90, but not beyond 360 days. So you are able to maneuver, because it could be a vessel has delayed and maybe something happened. It's delayed to arrive at the port of Mombasa. Now, in our various engagement, so many questions, Alex, as you said, have come to us concerning domestic taxes. So I don't know where Ombasa is. Just please 2 minutes to speak about yes, domestic taxes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening again. So just take 2 minutes, and 1 minute I will share with you. So just allow me to ask you to pick up your phone, and please dial, follow with me these steps. Just dial star 222 hash, and then go to, select number 5. 5 talk about KRA services, and then select with me more 998, and then 9, select 9 other services, and then select 3. 3 is we want to retrieve our pins, and you could see the 3 options. If you are a Kenyan, if you are a non-Kenyan, and if you have business. So go with me to option 1 for Kenyan, and it is free. Then for those who have a national ID with you, please enter your national ID, then click send. So for those who have finished the prompts, what does it show you? It's give you your name and PIN number, and you also get an SMS. So that is the level of automation and efficiency that we're going to. And because my colleague talked about a lot about taxes, so just allow me to just in 1 minute talk about an aspect of taxation. So in Kenya, we operate a system of source-based taxation. So worldwide, we have 3 types of system. One is worldwide, source-based taxation. Source-based means that income is taxed at the source where it was earned or it was deemed to be earned. Then we also have another form of taxation, what we call residence-based. So residence-based, it means that the income that you earn will be taxed in the state where you are a resident. And then, of course, the third one that is used worldwide is basically hybrid. So hybrid basically combine the two of them. So for purposes of diaspora, Kenya, we operate a source-based taxation system, mean that the income that we tax is that which is deemed to be derived or that is earned within Kenya. However, there is exception into this rule, and basically 2 exceptions. And the first one applies to worldwide employment income. So for those who are earning employment income, who are employed basically outside Kenya, then that income is brought to tax, known as what we call worldwide employment income. And then the second exemption is basically to those who are doing business, partly in Kenya and partly outside Kenya. For example, you are running a tour operation company, you are running business in, let's say, in Congo, and you're also running in Kenya. So that will be deemed as income that is earned in Kenya. Or you are doing agriculture in Zambia, and you're also doing agriculture here in Kenya. So that is what we say that the 2 exceptions into that income. So for purpose of diaspora, they are classified into 2. You are either a resident or you are an non-resident. And I've already elaborated that in the PowerPoint that will be shared just for your own consumption later on. But should we find time in another session, then I will elaborate it further.